What up, what up? Say so G. Back on the top, back on the video. So the title of this video is gonna be a woman's femininity is powerful. So admin notes, thanks again, subscribe to the channel. I endeavor to keep pushing the video out, give you leverage to better yourselves. So let's get into it. So a woman's femininity is powerful. That word is kind of a tongue twister for me, so y'all forgive me. I'm probably gonna just keep saying feminine energy instead of femininity, all right? But you'll know what I'm talking about. So this is somewhat of a caveat to the video that I made recently when I said women are asking for rent money. I think that was the title of it. And you know what I would say with that situation before I get into this particular topic is, and it's going to tie into with each other. If your husband, because I'm not even going to say boyfriend or girlfriend because y'all playing house and y'all doing that crap. Well, I'm not for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm literally talking about people that are actually married in a marriage. If you, the wife, have a husband that is requiring you to work to either help pay essential bills or to pay essential bills by yourself because he doesn't have a job, and you have a serious problem with that, and that's making you feel some type of way, then y'all need to have a conversation because y'all may need to hash out what roles you guys are going to play in the marriage, right? Because like I said, I'm not a marriage counselor and I'm not a person that's going to sit here and try to dictate or tell you how you guys should run your marriage. Because once again, I understand how the economy is right now. I totally get that. And you know, sometimes I can be blinded when it comes to certain things, when it comes to my particular views and my core values and core beliefs, because you know, I have what I believe in, and then I have what reality is. So, you know, I'm always teeter-tottering between the two to make sure that I'm not saying anything up here that's really like off the wall and just not practical. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I really try to be conscious about that. I'm not in a dream world. You know what I'm saying? I understand how reality is. And the reality is that the economy has been in a tank for a very long time. I got a video that I made a couple of days ago. I think it was a video what I titled "Don't Take a Vacation in 2025," and a whole bunch of folks got up there and was talking about the economy has been great under the Biden administration. Like, what the hell are y'all talking about? But anyways, I digress. So anyways, what I'm saying is that you know, when it comes to men being able to take care of their families financially by themselves in 2024, it's hard. I'm gonna tell you, even people that are my age, it's kind of hard. What I will say is that depending on what decisions you made in life up until this point, it's probably the reason why you're not in that space. You know what I'm saying? It could be the job field you have. It could be like you don't have the education for it. You know, you might have been out of the job market for a certain amount of years and you don't have the experience to do certain things. So, you know, everybody's situation is very anecdotal to themselves. I know for myself, my circle of men that I hang around with, they all take care of their wives by themselves without any financial help. So that's the reason why I'm so adamant about telling other guys about this, because this is how things supposed to be, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, if you're the wife and you feel some type of way about your husband requiring you, not asking you, but he's literally telling you like you need to work or we're not going to stay married. Like I cannot pay these bills by myself. You need to freaking work. I don't care if you're sick. I don't care if you get hurt. You need to do some extra. You need to get yourself right. You need to do some overtime. I need you to work. I need you to get out there and put your 50 down. That's the people I'm talking about. If you're the wife and you really feel some type of way about that, y'all need to have a conversation. Y'all need to have the conversation, because that's not going to go very well over the long run of your marriage. It just isn't. Because one of the main reasons why divorce happens is because of finance. And I'm not saying that these men that you guys are married to are not men. I'm not saying that at all, especially if he has a job, because there's a lot of men out here don't got jobs at all. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna sit here and disrespect the men by doing that. I'm just saying, like, you know, from an anecdotal perspective, that is not allowing your wife, I'm talking to men now, that's not allowing your wife to be in her full femininity and in her feminine space. It's not allowing her to be that way. It's not allowing her to get to that point. And that's the reason why I say that a woman's femininity is very powerful. When you put women in a male role, it's off. It's not natural. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that a woman working is not natural. I'm just saying, like, putting a woman in a space where is very male dominated will put the woman in her masculine. And a lot of women don't like to be in their masculine, but a lot of times they're forced to do these type of things. And then you have women that they want the authority, but they don't want the responsibility. So that could be problematic too. You know what I'm saying? That's not allowing a woman to be in her feminine energy as well. See, here's the thing, what I found out about when it comes to a lot of women. Now, if this isn't you, take it with a grain of salt and let it fly over your head. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I found out about a lot of women, especially women that not necessarily that they're in their masculine, but they are women that, how should I say? They have an issue with a man being the total authority over them, for lack of better words, right? So a lot of women that I've met in my life and that I know, they want the authority of a man, but they want the responsibility of a child, on top of that having the perks of being a woman. Let's say that again. A lot of women that I've met in my life want the authority of a man, the responsibility of a child, but having the same perks of a woman, of being a woman. It's like one of the things, like, I want my cake and eat it too. I want to be like this and that. I want to keep flopping back and forth. And it's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, being in your feminine energy and being feminine at all the time will benefit you so much in life. It just will, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, even in your marriage, even with your boyfriend, you know what I'm saying? Let's say your boyfriend or your husband, both of y'all have like a heated argument, right? Doesn't matter what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, he could have started it, you could have started it. Does not matter. I don't care how mad your boyfriend or your husband gets at you. If you stop what you're doing and you literally push into your feminine energy, you will make your husband / your boyfriend docile. A lot of men cannot overtake a woman's feminine energy. They cannot. You know what I'm saying? When you're coming aggressive to your husband, to your man, how the hell you think he's supposed to react to that? You're not being feminine. So I'm not saying that your man should put the same energy back towards you. I'm not saying it at all. And I'm definitely not condoning your husband calling you out of your name or putting their hands on you. I'm not condoning that at all, whether it be your boyfriend or your husband. All I'm saying is that if you're constantly in your masculine energy and you're constantly being combative with your man, you cannot expect your man not to come back the same way. Not to say for him to be aggressive to you. I'm just saying, like, what energy you put out there to your husband, to your boyfriend, is gonna be the same energy you get back. If you push out feminine energy, regardless of how you feel about him, regardless of what happened, I'm telling you, that man cannot do anything other than be docile to you. I'm not saying for him that, I'm not saying he could be a punk or anything like that. All I'm saying is that even the most alpha male that you could be with, if you are constantly in your feminine energy and you're constantly being feminine around him, being a woman, doing what women are supposed to do for him, this man will die for you. I'm telling you, I'm giving y'all facts, I'm giving y'all jewels. If y'all stay feminine and y'all stay in your feminine energy all the time with your man, I don't care how aggressive and how alpha this guy is, this guy will jump the moon for you. He will do everything for you. I promise you he will. Your feminine energy is very powerful. Your feminine energy, just being your femininity is powerful. It really is. This is why you think wars have been started over the test of time. There have been literally wars fought over women. And guess what those women were? I don't even have to know them to know they were feminine. That they had total feminine energy. I don't even have to know who they were. I already knew they were. You know what I'm saying? Because men would do a whole bunch of things that they would never do in life over a woman. So all I'm saying is that if you have issues in your relationship, if you're a wife and you have issues with your man or with your husband, if you're a girlfriend and you have issues with your boyfriend, think about what kind of energy you're pushing out towards him. Now, if it's a situation to where you literally don't like him anymore, and you know he has struck your last nerve, and it's like, hey, it's over and done with. You know what I'm saying? Then go ahead and cut ties. You know, sit them down and let them know, hey, look, it's a wrap. It's not really this is not really it for us anymore. But if you want to save the marriage and you want to save your relationship and you really want to be with that man, change your outlook on the situation and be in your feminine energy. And I promise you, things will work out. I promise you they will. All right. So you want me to discuss the topic or something that think benefits your channel? Email me at sog757@gmail.com. My email address is in the description below. Say so G, signing out. I'm gone.